Okay. Every time I'm blinded, I'm like shocked by our production value.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
kind of
good.
insane. No, it's not good.
We're looking for an assistant.
Yeah, we're looking to hire and then not pay anyone.
Yeah.
If that sounds fun to you. God. Okay, I think we're good.
Slay.
Cool. Good enough. That's fine. Hello, everyone. We are Junior Varsity,
University.
and we're looking for an assistant. My name's Josh.
My name's Victoria.
Hope you're having a very great week. Tori, what did we talk about last week?
Last week we talked about
No, you can't
Robinson,
say yes. Okay.
the French Montana album that has like 100 different streaming versions, The Bachelor, my professor who uses lowercase letters. I give you 4. I think that's good. That's more than usual.
That's right. We didn't stutter at all. No stuttering. We're on Junior Varsity. This is 100% high quality, high budget production value.
Yeah.
Speaking of high production value, you were at arguably one of the most highest productions in like the city.
Some might say.
Yeah. Tori went to the Oscars.
I went to the Oscars.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Fucking hell. What are you doing here?
I know.
Just take off at this
Well,
point.
what I'm doing here is that I only asked like one question when I went, and I get paid like $70 a month. So that's what I'm doing here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
We're looking for sponsorships.
Yeah.
Who'd you ask a question to?
The production designers of Poor Things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
I
the
didn't see
way
movie,
it
but it's
worked
cool.
is I was in a press room where all the winners would come in after they won. But there were like 200 journalists in that press room. And at most, like 6 people would get picked to ask a question. And the way it worked is you would raise your number. And I wouldn't want to say anything, but I was in the very back corner of the room. And I am...
You are black.
I am black.
You are black.
So I was like, oh, that's bizarre.
And you are a woman.
And I am a woman.
Women's History Month.
Yeah.
Did you like when everyone was asked to leave? Did you like refuse to get up?
Yeah. But yeah, the one time they did see me was for that, and so I asked them a question, and they were very nice.
That's awesome.
And then it was okay that I didn't get to ask questions to other people because I got to breathe the air of Emma Stone and Billie Eilish.
Ooh.
I will say I didn't even try to ask a question to Cillian Murphy or Christopher Nolan. They scare the fuck out of me. I felt like they would be like mean to me.
Because they're men.
Not because they're men. I did ask questions. Men are fine. It's just them specifically. They scare me. I also left before RDJ even got there because I'm extra scared of him, and I think he
You're
would.
extra scared of him? I feel like he's like probably like nicer than like I think people let on.
Did you see the thing with
jeez.
how do you pronounce it? Ki Kwan?
Kihei Kwan. Oh yeah.
Kihei Kwan.
I mean, okay, I did see that. That could totally be like he just didn't see it. It was a total accident.
Perhaps.
If that happened to me and I was like RDJ and I saw footage of that, I'd be like, oh fuck, like oh
Right.
shit. And like it's clearly not like a intentional like I'm gonna turn away from you.
Right.
It looks like it could have been an accident.
I suppose.
Do you think he hates like minorities or
No,
whatever?
I don't think that. I just think like his whole like persona is that he's this like kind of like larger than life cool guy, and I was just scared
true.
that he would have something to say to me. I don't know. It seemed a little rude to me. Maybe it wasn't intentional. I think it was just the act of like, oh, I'm so cool, like let me grab it without looking. It seemed like that was what he was going for. I saw people on Twitter trying to compare Emma Stone's acceptance to his. Not the same at all. Emma actually like looked at Michelle, and Michelle was like handing it to someone else, so she was like confused. I wouldn't say all that. Not too much on my girl Emma Stone. I love that woman.
What is she in? Besides Poor Things?
La La Land.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I get her mixed up with John Krasinski's wife,
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. They're both the
Gotcha.
Emilys. Or
They
Emma.
are. Well, Emma's real
Short
name
for
is
Emily.
Emily.
Wow.
But the only reason she's Emma Stone is because there was already an Emily Stone in SAG after.
Do you hear that? Hollywood Insider here.
Yeah.
She learned that from the Oscars when she went.
Yeah.
What is that like? Like, do you park? Like, what is that even? What do you do?
Oh, yeah. It was a long, long day. It actually, okay, Brian makes fun of me because he says every time I tell a story, I need to start like the week before. But I just always feel the need to give context. I got home the night before at like 12:40, and then I was straightening my hair till like 2, and then time changed, and so I went to bed at like 4, and then I woke up at 6 because I had to leave my house at 9 because I got in Hollywood at 10 to get on a shuttle bus to the theater, and then after they like check your bags and stuff, I went to the hotel where the press room was, which is right next to the Dolby Theater. But the show wouldn't start until 4, so I had like a lot of time to kill. So I got to go on the carpet and look at that and stuff.
Yeah. Those are the pictures that I saw on Instagram. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Here are the pictures. I think it's cool, so I'll put it up.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, after that, it was like a lot of sitting around. I didn't realize I could bring my laptop, so like I was low-key just on my phone for a lot of the night. We also had, they gave us food that was really good. And then apparently the shrimp there is like so bomb. Like the journalists always talk every year, like, oh, I can't wait to go to the Oscars for the shrimp. There was a lady at my table who came in and she was like, oh, I'm deathly allergic to shrimp, by the way. And I was like, so I never had any, but I bet it was good.
She's that allergic?
She's that allergic, yeah. Supposedly.
What a bitch, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to harp on our fun.
I would have been like, I'm having that. You can leave.
Yeah,
man.
you can.
You can leave. I don't want to have the shrimp. Fuck out of here. That's terrible.
Yeah, but everything else I had was great, and it was really fun. I did throw up in the morning, and then I wanted to throw up several more times throughout the day.
Out of nervousness?
Because I was so petrified, yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah,
I've done that before. That's
and
crazy.
then Brian was like, oh, well, if you went again another year, would you feel better now that you've been through it? I was like, no, I'd be scared either way. These are like big names, and I was going to say this before, RSD card problem. There's like a YouTube video of every like press room interview. And so I keep checking mine to see if anyone comments like, oh, the girl who asked this question should kill herself. So I'm low-key glad that I only asked a question to, not to say they're less famous, but like, yes, they are. Like, no one's looking for that YouTube video. The Emma Stone one has like, Cillian Murphy. Those probably have like a million fucking views. I'm low-key glad I didn't ask them a question because I don't know if I could deal with that many people like perceiving the question I asked. I also want to point out so many journalists asked such fucking stupid questions. I can't believe they have jobs at publications I want, get paid significantly more than me, get invited to these things consistently, whereas this might be like the one time I ever get this opportunity. Dumbass questions. Someone asked Emma Stone, didn't ask Emma Stone actually. They used their time, because keep in mind, at most 6 people get picked, sometimes like 2 people get picked.
Yeah.
You would think you would ask something significant.
Yeah.
This guy goes to Emma Stone, says, "You looked really surprised when you won." And that was the question. The question.
Observation.
Yeah.
Why did she look surprised?
I mean, she was probably shocked. I think it was really up in the air between her and Lily Gladstone. And the Academy kind of has a problem of like, I guess it just shows that like the Academy really doesn't know who's gonna win. Like, it's not necessarily rigged. But similar to, do you remember the Chadwick Boseman year?
Where he turned him into an NFT after he passed away? Or
I mean, maybe. Yeah. After Chadwick died, he was nominated for Best Lead Actor.
Oh.
And so that year, normally Best Picture is the award they announce last.
Yeah.
They moved the schedule so that Best Actor was announced last.
And then he didn't even win, right?
He didn't even win.
Yeah, that was weird.
So everyone was like, that's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
It does show like the Academy, I guess, doesn't really know who's going to win. But a lot of the Academy's advertisements was like, will Lily Stone be the first Native American woman to win Best Actress? Like, they were really hyping it up.
Right.
So I bet Emma kind of thought it would go to Lily.
Oh. I thought it would go to Margot Robbie, but she wasn't even.
She
fucking
wasn't nominated, so I don't know how
know.
that would happen.
I don't know shit. Honestly, I looked at the fucking list this year. I was like, I have not seen any of these things. Which I guess like, I know last time I was on here like complaining about that. It's like, who the fuck watches these movies? But I now look at it more like, okay, this is now a list of movies to watch.
I will say, Anatomy of a Fall might be my favorite.
That's what I wanted
Best
to watch.
Picture nominee. It's actually incredible. It's actually so
I really
good.
wanted to watch that one. I just didn't.
Yeah. Justine Triet won for Best Original Screenplay. And I tried so hard to ask her something and I couldn't. But she's so amazing. And there's a lot of talk right now. I wanted to ask you about this. Or, well, I guess you wouldn't know because you haven't seen it. There's a lot of talk about the hot lawyer in that movie. Have you seen The Hot Lawyer? Do you find the lawyer hot?
In Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah.
I don't think I have seen him.
Gotcha.
I will look him up and I will determine for everyone. I'm so sorry. Guys, the iPad died. Not like forever, don't worry about it. It's just like I didn't charge it.
Yeah.
There's a stupid thing where like if you're charging like the Apple Pencil on your iPad, then like it just drains the fucking battery.
Oh, that's
and
stupid.
It's like really, what am I looking up? Lawyer from
Yeah. Just
Lawyer?
Google like Anatomy of a Fall lawyer.
From Anatomy of a Fall. Let's play hot or not. Smash or pass. Huh? Wait, what?
What are you looking at?
Him.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't keep putting cigarettes in white boys' mouths and then calling them hot.
He's French.
You can't keep French. First of all, French. Can't keep putting fucking
It's a
cigarettes.
French film, so it's different. Can I make sure you're looking at the right person?
I mean, it's him, right? It's fucking.
Okay, yes, it's him.
Yes,
It's him.
No,
Yeah.
like. I mean, this is just. I get it.
Good.
Not for me. You get it?
Yeah, of course.
Fucking. Of course you do. Because you love smoking and cigarettes and shit.
I've never said that.
I will say smoking does look cool, honestly. Honest to God. It looks fucking, like, I would never do it, obviously. But if I was, like, 50 years ago, back when, like, literally everyone and their children smoked,
I would have been on
those
that.
pics would have been fucking insane. Oh, my God. Don't even get me started. Like, I would never do it, probably.
Never
But, like,
say never.
if I do pick a drug, it'll be smoking. So, yeah, everyone can look forward to that after, like, I just fall apart one day. Mm-hmm. Who was the host this year?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Is he funny?
No.
Because I will say every time I see, because John Mulaney presented an award, and every time he does something like that, I always see comments of like, just let him host the whole thing.
Literally. I don't know why he hasn't. And I'm sure he would be down, so I'm really confused. Jimmy is probably my least favorite of the late night
Of the Jimmys.
guys. I thought if we're comparing him to like Joe Coy at the Golden Globes, then he did significantly better.
Okay,
I laughed at like a good amount of the jokes. That's another story I should tell you about later. But I did think he did a good job. I also think he said a lot of weird ass shit.
That's like, I don't know like who to blame for that, because he's not coming up with all the jokes himself, right? There's
No.
writers, but like that's what I don't get too. Like, because when people hate on hosts like that, because people were doing it with Joe Coy, and he was like, guys, my writers, like,
Yeah.
I had like a week to prepare, which like I guess, but like, like who are we blaming then
Right.
for this?
But I also think, I mean, it's hard for me to say as like a very non-confrontational person, but I do think if I was given a list of jokes, I probably wouldn't speak up if I thought something was just like not funny. But if I thought something was like demeaning to a person,
yeah.
like a lot of Joe Coy stuff, like some of Jimmy Kimmel stuff, like Jimmy Kimmel made some like weird joke about RDJ's penis, I would low-key say, I don't want to talk about RDJ's penis, but...
And then you get weird looks probably.
Yeah.
Like, really? It's
What
a
do you
fucking
mean?
joke.
Yeah.
Are you woke? You too woke for this?
Woke lad.
Didn't he make a joke about like his like addiction or something? Or is that something else I saw?
Yes, yeah. It was like...
Wait, by the way, where were you during all, like, are you like in like a balcony area or like...
No, it's just like a hotel conference room directly next to the theater. So the winners win, they go out. They
So
come
you're
in.
like watching it on the screen, I imagine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was my story. Okay, so the conference room had like a bunch of TVs up showing the broadcast. And so if before people started winning and stuff, the sound was on. And then once winners started coming in to get interviewed, they would turn the sound off and keep the video on. But they gave us like little headsets to like listen in if we wanted to follow along with what was going on. There were so many moments where a winner would be in the room having their interview, and like at once you would just hear like a group of people go, ha 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 ha. I promise you, nothing was that funny on that show. Nothing was funny enough that you had to laugh out loud while like Billie fucking Eilish was in the room trying to talk about her Oscar win. Like, it's just crazy to me how stupid. I know I say this every time I like go to a journalism event, but so many journalists are so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of saying that, by the way?
No.
Are you afraid like you're like this close to getting hired at like LA Times, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna bring up this exact episode and be like, so you think journalists are stupid?
Low-key, no, because I also like, I love the job and I met a lot of very great people there. I would like to think if someone was hiring me, they would also think, yeah, that's a weird thing to do. Because a lot of it just seems like blatantly disrespectful.
I see.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you've always been like critical, but like in the sense that like it's like productive criticism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like you're just shitting on people just to shit on people.
Yeah.
If anything, that's what everyone else is doing, and you're saying that's weird. Yeah, there you go. I don't think that'll affect your hiring chances at all. Then
Appreciate that.
yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's funniest joke. Go. Besides RDJ's penis, that's pretty funny. It's pretty epic.
Something so funny he said was when he was about to announce the animation category.
God.
He said, Academy voters, how many of you guys had your kids fill out this section? Be honest. And wasn't that super funny?
And if I was there, I would have had a Glock 19 and I'd shoot and then again once more to confirm the kill. But like, I really wonder how that feels for like, because imagine, like, I mean, you know, there's so many nominees there, but like someone like, because Miyazaki won, and Miyazaki's like, you know, one of like the best artists like of our generation ever. Like, imagine like he flies all the way out to America from Japan, dresses up, you know, for this event that like, you know, it wants to like highlight his latest film, whatever. And then he pulls a joke like that.
I know.
I would leave.
Yeah, literally.
Honestly, I would fucking leave. And like, I wonder, I know I just used Miyazaki as an example, but like any other like film director, like whatever team, because I know like I saw like a selfie of like the Spider-Man team. It was like a pretty big crowd. And like I wonder like how they felt about that. And it's like
it must be so terrible.
Yeah, it's just so that's just so draining and shit like that. And I totally understand like why people would think that animation is for kids, but like I think those people are like super like closed-minded and like don't really go beyond the like Disney stuff.
No,
I guess I don't know. But I feel like everyone watches Spider-Man, and I would not say Spider-Man is like for kids. I mean, definitely
No, same.
it's like Spider-Man, so it's gonna be a big kid audience. But like, I don't know. I feel like whenever I go see a Spider-Man movie in person, it's like older people.
No, yeah. I would say most of the appreciation was coming from older audiences.
Older people.
Yeah. So it does not make sense to me.
So funny,
but they pull
Jimmy
this
Kimmel.
shit every year.
I know. I think I said it like, I don't know, like one of the first episodes.
I think so too, yeah.
I was like, they always make a joke at the Oscars about animation being for kids.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is don't invite me because
he
I
might
carry.
shoot you.
I carry legally.
They do a bag check.
They think it's a joke, though. I legally have a firearm in my possession. I filled out the paperwork. I went to the range. I did the test. I did literally all the like letters of recommendation, all the everything.
Letters of recommendation.
You need that if you want a gun.
And like a cover letter and
a cover
shit?
letter, yeah.
Wow.
And a resume. I did all that. Don't invite me. Will I get in trouble for that?
For what?
I
For
don't
which
know.
part?
What if I hit a point where like I'm like doing really well in my career, and then Jimmy Kimmel wants me on his show, and he's like, "Oh, you also threatened to fucking kill me."
Yeah, I think
with a
that would
gun.
be a problem. I think that would be a
Dude,
problem.
bro.
He's just joshing.
Jimmy, I'm fucking around, Jimmy.
He's just joking.
I'm just joshing, bro.
He would love to be on your show.
I'd love to be on any of the Jimmy shows. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Conan, Jimmy Corden, Jimmy Colbert, Jimmy Oliver.
Corden and Conan are off the air. My dream is to be on Seth Meyers. I love that man.
Oh, Jimmy Myers, yeah.
Jimmy Myers, sorry.
Yeah. I think I don't know what my favorite is. I'll tell you my least favorite's James Corden, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Real.
I don't know how the fuck that got here, to be honest. I think I used to watch John Oliver just because it was on.
Cool.
And like it was like cool in the sense that I was younger and I was like, oh, this is something like political I'm watching. I feel like I'm learning, and I was like, whatever. But I think I like Seth Meyers too. He was on SNL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think I also like Colbert.
I love him. He's really great.
Yeah, because I think I watched like a Tyler interview with him, and he was like chill, and I liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like funny, and
He always gets like, he's funny, but he also gets like a lot of like emotional stuff out of people too. Like he has a really good one with Andrew Garfield about like his mom dying and stuff.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Not like the way he can. Guys, I don't know what I would do if I was on a late night show. I did like a script. I mean, not like a full-on script. I'm sure there's like
I do believe you have like a pre-interview kind of thing, maybe with like a PA. I don't know if like it would actually be with Jimmy, but they definitely like talk to you beforehand to kind of like pull out the gems. That's kind of why people kind of like have a story ready.
Yeah, because every time I watch something like that, it seems like very like they know what they're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Which I'm not like knocking. I think that's it's really more efficient.
Yeah, I don't think it's like not genuine. I think they just kind of prep it out.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I remembered what I was gonna say.
Go on.
I never watched Conan, but he was like the most popular, right? I think everyone, at least in my age group, knows like Conan and enjoy him.
I think he's just kind of regarded as like one of the most funny.
One of the most funny. I saw a thing about Jimmy Fallon, 'cause you know everyone makes fun of him for laughing, and like I did too. I was like, who's fucking Jimmy Fallon's always laughing? What a fucking loser. But I saw a thing where he's like, oh, like, you know, just people like work so hard on their stuff, and like all I want to do is take them like to my show and like just like congratulate them and like have like be fun to be around, so they can like promote their thing that they work so hard on. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm never gonna say too much about Jimmy. I mean, I could say things about other aspects of Jimmy, but in terms of the laughing thing, I don't give a fuck. I laugh at everything. I laugh at everything. If I was on that show, you would catch me doing the same shit, and I would probably get the same comments like, wow, Tori just does not show the fuck up, like she's always laughing. But that's just all I know how to do. Brian said he knew I liked him because I was laughing like extra hard at stuff he was saying. Low key, I laugh at everything. I don't think he should have taken it that way.
Ooh.
Not that I didn't like him. I just mean like no hate
You
to
laugh
Jimmy.
at everything, even like dark humor.
What are we looking at?
What happened to my fucking thing? What, it's still recording, I'm sure.
Are
Actually,
we sure?
no, I'm not.
I think we should check.
Fine.
I'll
go.
think of stuff to say while you go.
No, you can entertain the people. I'm gonna be gone for like 15 seconds.
Right. Okay, so yeah, no hate on Jimmy for laughing. They say laughter is the best medicine. They say you're never fully dressed without a smile. If Jimmy wants his guests to feel, there's nothing better than being laughed at. Or laughed. Wait. No, hold on. There's nothing better than being perceived as funny. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what Jimmy does. That's what I wanted to say.
And he was on iCarly.
Was
he? Yes. And then Gibby took off his pants on air.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes. Come on.
Sorry. Emma Stone was on iCarly as well.
Doing what? Where's she on?
She was like a super fan. It was like one of the later episodes.
At the convention?
No. Why do I feel like it was at like Sam's like mental institution? I don't know.
No, that was Sheldon. That was Big Sheldon.
Oh, I remember that as well.
Yeah, that was Big Sheldon.
They got some crazy ass guest stars.
Jack Black.
Now you couldn't get anyone on a fucking Nickelodeon show, probably because they're all bullshit.
Oh. No. Henry Danger.
That's off the air.
It's off the charts is what it is. Hey, get us on Henry Danger. Dan Schneider.
We're here.
We're here. We're still pretty young, so, you know.
That reminded me of something I had on our list.
Oh, yeah?
I want to talk about the Thundermans
Oh,
movie.
yes.
Have you heard anything about this?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Because I have a fucking like Vizio TV, and like, you know, the smart TVs like just have their own version of Netflix as a homepage. That is the front thing every goddamn time. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch this.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my stance. I don't know if I loved the show when it was on. It was on during the period where like I would always have Nick or Disney just on. So like I do know I watched a good amount of it, but I would never say it was like one of my favorite shows in comparison to like iCarly, Victorious. None of this really matters. About a year ago, they announced that they were making this movie, and I was like, no fucking shit, none of you guys have been employed since that show, respectfully. Like, this is always how it goes. I'm just saying, when you want to bring something back, it's because you have nothing else going on. And then, like, I was just like, I was really unhappy about it because, like, it seemed unnecessary, and it seemed like they literally just needed a paycheck. But whatever.
That's fair.
Now the movie has come out. I haven't seen it, but I keep seeing like the cast, like TikToks about it and like talking about it. And it seems like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Someone commented like, oh, like how come you didn't have the like intro, the theme song? Kira Kosarin, who plays the lead girl, but also like executive produced it. She was like, oh yeah, like we really wanted to. We just didn't have any time. Like, it just would have cut into our time. So everyone was like, okay, so it was rushed as fuck is what you're saying. Like, what do you mean you didn't have time to get the theme song?
It looks rushed as fuck.
Yeah,
I've seen
literally.
some of the CGI.
Yeah, and then she
atrocious.
also made a TikTok because someone was complaining about the CGI. She was like, guys, I know the CGI is bad, but like if you just get past that first scene.
Oh, you don't say that.
Is that what you want to be saying about this movie you executive produced that you're so proud of? That is like your baby. I was like, girl, you want to be telling people that you know the CGI is shit, but maybe they should give it a chance anyway. And then like an important character was like that talking bunny. And then she was like, oh yeah, we were gonna get the talking bunny. We just didn't have any time. Like, girl, it sounds like this was not good. Like, it just sounds like it was bad. And you were doing what you needed to do to get paid again. Like,
I would have just lied if I were you.
Yeah.
I would have just been like, oh, shit's fire. I don't know. CGI is great. I don't know what everyone's kind of talking about.
Yeah.
That bunny died. So, like, you know, I'd rather you guys express your condolences to him rather than like, ask where he's at. It's kind of rude and disrespectful to the family.
Yeah.
And, yeah, come watch it. I mean, it sounds like, what is this shit on, like, YouTube?
I think it was on like Paramount Plus.
It's like a Smosh skit or something.
Yeah, no, literally. Oh my god.
I don't know. I never. That was during the It's so weird. Like if you look back at it, I don't think I realized it at the time, but like there is such a weird like superhero, like superhuman craze at Disney and Nickelodeon with Thundermans, Lab Rats. There was another one that was like Thundermans. Do you remember this one? I forgot it.
Like Thundermans?
Or no, was that Lab Rats? I don't know.
There was Mighty Med.
Mighty Med was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those two have a podcast.
I saw
now.
Jake Short the other day at a movie premiere I went to.
That's Fletcher, right?
Yeah.
Is he cool? I think he's cool,
He
right?
seemed cool, yeah.
I've actually like watched their podcast before, and they seem like actually genuinely cool guys.
They seem like it.
No, yeah.
I used to really like Bradley Stephen Perry.
I also think that Good Luck Charlie was the last great sitcom on Disney Channel. Honestly, I'm
probably
wrong.
right.
Because there's been good ones. Don't get me wrong, but like Good Luck Charlie was like just down to the formula, perfect.
I think I agree with you. Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. The
I
acting.
love that show.
No, I'm literally like the dad in that show.
Yes. Oh my god.
Bob Duncan. That is the fucking best dad on Disney show.
Easily.
I mean, what? Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Ever. Mm-hmm. He's fucking fire. Yeah, I don't know why there was such a weird like superhero craze. And then like Henry Danger and shit. Like maybe like Marvel, and they saw how successful that was with kids, and they're like, oh, we should make superhero stuff. I don't know. I was watching Kicking It.
I like Kicking It.
I was watching Kicking It, bro.
Yeah.
Kicking is fire as fuck. That is like, I don't know why. I don't know. Like I stopped watching, but I kept going, and I tuned in one day, and like it was like only 3 of them left.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like everyone else left the show, and I was like, damn, y'all. I don't know. Jack was hot.
Yeah.
Jack was fire. We need to see him in more stuff. Where's he at?
Where is he at? I don't know.
Where the fuck is he at? Like where, guys?
Yeah. There's a lot of Disney people I think should be more employed in like different roles. I think Bradley Stephen Perry is one of them.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
I just think he's not getting like the right stuff.
I think Sky Jackson should be more.
Oh yeah. Have you seen that audition?
Yes. That's fire.
Oh god, yeah.
That's fire, bro.
No, she's a talent.
Everyone, bro, like go easy on her, bro. Like clearly she went to like Darman School of Acting. Like calm down with it. I don't understand how you don't progress though.
Right.
I think she responded to it and said something like defending herself, like, "Oh, it's what the role like wanted."
I don't know if it was.
Yeah, because I don't
it was
think
like
you got.
Gossip Girl.
I
I
don't
think
think you
like,
got it, Sky.
Yeah.
I don't think you got
Yeah, maybe
it.
if you got the job,
I don't think you got
I
the
feel
job.
differently about what they wanted.
Yeah, if you got the job, I'd shut the fuck up. I don't think you did, and you know what? That's okay. You know, there's your shoulders off.
Yeah.
Maybe take a class or something. We're being so mean.
I know.
It's okay. We'll never meet
She
these
was
people.
good on Dancing with the Stars.
I was
Like
gonna say she's good on Jessie.
she was good on Jessie as well.
She's good on Bunked. She's on Bunked.
She was on Bunked.
She's good on
I just
Bunked.
don't remember how good she was because I don't love Bunked.
Never
all
watched
that
the show
much.
at all.
Yeah, but great on Jessie. Pretty good on Dancing.
Phenomenal
with the Stars.
on Bizarre Vark.
She's not on Bizarre Vark.
Oh. O-Rod was on Bizarre Vark.
Hell yeah.
You were on Bizarre Vark. Could have been on
I
Bizarre
met
Vark.
the Bizarre Vark cast, and they did say they wanted me, but I was busy.
You're busy?
Yeah,
With what?
school.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I can't join your little cult. Hey, bro. Speaking of Disney, I got some animation news. Because I may or may not have said on a resume that we do animation-centric news, which is true.
We do. We've
We
talked
do,
a lot
but we
about
haven't. We've never
animation.
because we have like music news.
Right now we have animation.
No, I'm not making a fucking graphic.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. It's a graphic. It's not even okay. I say animation news. It's just like a bunch of shit that happened.
Sure.
I firstly want to talk about the Rooster Teeth news, which is not wild to me, but like it's just like it was weird to me. So Rooster Teeth got shut down by Warner Brothers. I'm not sure if you heard that.
I didn't. I low-key thought they were already kind of dead.
Yeah, exactly.
but-
That's why I think that was like kind of the main consensus on
Right.
the internet. But I think there's so much negativity going around surrounding them in terms of like, oh, like fucking, of course they died because this and these people left and like, I don't know. I don't know what it's like when you're. It's because it's like a company at the end of the day, owned by a bigger company who's like on a fucking warpath right now, fucking Warner Bros.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what it takes to fucking stay afloat in
Right.
today's environment. And like I think what I liked about them when I was growing up is like it was like, you know, their YouTube channel, and I liked YouTube channels, and like they also did like, you know, kind of bigger stuff, but I think I always kind of gravitated towards their YouTube stuff, and it seems like they kind of shifted away from that over time, just because like, you know, they needed to make money, which like, you know, you do you. But over time, I feel like just people kind of grew out of it, like me. I don't know, but I also feel like if you're watching this and you're like, oh, this isn't really like, I don't really care, I've never heard of Rooster Teeth, I swear to you, you've at least once in your life have seen one thing that they've done.
Sure. Yeah.
Whether that be fucking Ruby or like Red versus Blue or like even like Slow Mo Guys is Rooster Teeth. And like there's a new like channel called Best Friends Today. I'm not sure if you've seen them, but I see them all the time on like TikTok and like Instagram Reels.
I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah.
You can keep talking.
I had no idea they were Rooster Teeth until like they got shut down and they had to talk about it. Cause I watched a channel called Hive Mind and they like collabed recently and I was like, oh shit, and like I checked them out and they're pretty funny people. And I had no idea they were fucking.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these
Yeah, you've seen
people.
them, right?
That's funny as fuck.
I had no idea that they were Rooster Teeth affiliated.
That's crazy. I didn't either.
Yeah. So I was like kind of like surprised by that. And yeah, that just goes back to my point. You've probably seen a Rooster Teeth related thing.
Yeah.
And I know everyone's like kind of like, you know, grown out of it or whatever. But I mean, they were like a part of my childhood. So
Yeah, same.
it was cool like finding them. Like one of my memories with them is like listening to their podcast. Like me and my brother would like play Minecraft on the Xbox 360 and like listen to their podcast.
That's cute.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
I don't know.
owned SP7 for a
Yeah,
while,
yeah.
which was like my livelihood, probably.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like some people like don't even realize like how much like they and I feel like if you weren't like watching them like when they were like fucking big like because there was a point in time where they were like, bro, like they were doing so much shit. Like they had like a movie out, I think, and they were doing Ruby and all that shit.
Yeah.
But you know, now they're gone. And I think rather than focus on like all the negative shit, I'd rather just highlight their, you know, their work. And you know, any company layoff is like depressing as hell. So
Yeah, for sure.
I hope those people find jobs.
Me too.
Yeah. And I don't like because they're in Texas, and I don't know how the entertainment industry is there.
I don't either.
So I feel like they'd have to come here.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. Maybe you can work from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking to hire.
We're looking to hire a production assistant to turn on the lights for us and to press play on the camera.
Yeah.
'Cause
So let us know.
I do it, and it's fucking tiring. And I
Yeah.
feel like, damn, I should be getting paid for this, but like, you know.
Right.
The Twilight remake is going to be animated. I know how you feel about this already.
I have a lot of my first thought is we don't need a Twilight remake.
That's how
My
I feel
next
about
thought
every
is if
remake.
we were gonna have a Twilight remake, I should be in it. I just have I don't know. It's just like when you already have perfection, like you're never getting Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson like chemistry performances ever again. To now, I don't know. I guess animation is a cool way to go about it. I would rather see that than just like fucking people like replaying the characters again. That being said, I'm still not happy about it. And I just don't know. Who's going to be voice acting? Can anyone pull it off?
I put the
I'd
resume
say
in.
no.
We'll see.
To be Edward?
I just, for whatever.
To anyone.
I said like, you know, if you find a character that matches me, just
Loki, this would be a good place to audition. Why don't you run some lines?
They haven't sent me the line. If you can give me a line.
Okay. One of Edward's famous lines is, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella." Okay.
Is he a killer? Oh, he's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
So he's saying like
He hasn't killed since, but he did kill a lot when he was like first.
now he slays
Now he slays
like that. What is it? This is the skin of a killer, Bella?
Yeah. It's when his skin is like glittering in the sun for context.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. He's like a darker character, right? He's like a mysterious kind of like.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
That was good. Maybe we should have you try it, Jacob, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. This one you can do the iconic Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
This gives me like, I told that one story where like I
Yeah.
thought that someone was just like legitimately asking me where the hell I've been, and I got like.
Wouldn't that
sad.
be a fun full circle moment though? Like you didn't know what was happening, and now you're
And now I do
playing
know.
Jacob, and
Oh
you-
wow! What a fun full circle moment.
Yeah.
Bella, where have you been, Loca?
Okay. I you don't know if either of them are right for you, but
I'll just
there's
audition for
definitely
Bella
a lot
then.
of roles available.
I'll audition for Bella then.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. This isn't you.
She never says that.
Don't bite him.
She never says that either.
Don't bite me.
No. She actually wanted to be changed a
Ew,
lot earlier
what
than
a
Edward
freak,
wanted.
dog. Damn.
No, her reasoning was valid. It was because she didn't want to get any older while because Edward was stuck at 17, I think. And so she didn't want to keep aging before, like she didn't want to be any older than him.
They were 17.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I'm not dissing that.
When you know, Lana Del Rey says.
What does that mean?
Like when you know you're in love, you know.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the
Oh.
fact that they were like grown ass people playing like 17. That's what I'm laughing at. No, yeah. No, when you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I love putting that on my story with like a black screen.
Save.
And then people are like, "Are you like good?" I'm like, "Nice, you just don't know.
Don't hit me up.
Don't hit me up." Comment for rates. You did that, huh?
No,
Commented for rates.
not once.
I was a raider.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was a raider.
I bet.
Yeah, I was a raider. Oh my god, I have a story. But before that,
Oh.
Mr. Beast is in Kung Fu Panda 4.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure I read a source on that.
Who is he?
I don't know. Let me double check.
Mr. Beast. He's like,
He plays Mr. Beast. I've heard kind of mixed things on the movie actually, which is
Me
it's crazy because
too.
people love the trilogy and they say it's great.
Yeah, I edited a review for my paper.
Oh,
He gave it like
yeah.
two paws. He didn't like it very much.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at IMDb. It's 6 out of 10, or
Which is a
6.6 out of 10 if you want to get
Yeah.
specific.
And also, dare I say, sequels. Were you doing it with the right intentions, DreamWorks Animation?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if we're doing it with the right intention. I think you just
Did you really want to expand the beloved story, or did you want to expand the beloved box?
ooh, fuck.
Yeah,
God, you need to be hired somewhere.
I know.
He plays a cameo as Panda Pig,
Fuck.
the most beloved character in the franchise, might I say. Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know.
think it sounded a lot like him?
I can play it.
Oh, you have it?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's on
show me.
YouTube.
Okay.
We'll see, everyone. I mean, it's a cameo. I have to imagine he's just sounding like the exact same.
Right.
Oh, but there's a comment that says,
Oh.
it's funny that the character that is voiced by Mr. Beast in this movie barely sounds like Mr. Beast.
Oh, so he is really acting. Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, what the fuck is all this bullshit?
We need to fight the Dragon Warrior.
Okay, I don't think it's on YouTube actually yet because it just fucking came out.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Are you like, what's your thoughts on like Awkwafina getting casted in roles?
Okay.
Because I know a lot of people hate her. I know we've kind of talked about her in the Little Mermaid remake.
Yeah, I don't think she's like a phenomenal actress. I don't really know how she is getting booked after booked after booked. I liked her in The Little Mermaid. I think she can fit the right character, but I'm surprised that casting directors think there are so many characters she fits. I liked her as Scuttle because the role there was kind of annoying, that's a mean way of saying it, but she fits that vibe. She has the comedy to kind of pull that off.
Sure.
I don't know if we needed her in fucking Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Didn't much care for her in Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a meme-ish of when a casting person needs an Asian woman, they just get her.
No, literally.
And I think she was almost in Everything Everywhere, just because
I heard
it's an
that
Asian
also,
movie. I think she
yeah.
almost played Joy. I think,
That's crazy.
which is wild. And I think she should have won that Oscar over fucking Jamie Lee Curtis. But that's whatever. That's old news. Whatever. But yeah, she was in this movie, and a lot of people were complaining, and some people were like, "This is what happens when you cast Awkwafina or something." And I'm like, "Okay, let's not take it like that. Fucking far. Calm down.
Chillax.
Yeah. But I had an instructor that was actually working on that movie.
Oh, slay.
Yeah, and he was really excited about it, and that it's different perspectives of me, because on one hand I'm a viewer and I'm looking at a movie, but I'm also I got a cool you know, like look into someone who like was working on the movie at the time, and he was like really
yeah.
proud of it and had a lot of fun. And it's like, you know, it's gonna be a technically good movie because like it's by an established studio and shit like that, with like some of the best people to work on movies ever. So like, you know, in that sense, I like that aspect of like, because he said like he was like doing something and like the guy who directed like Prince of Egypt was like looking at his work and he was like fanboying about that. And I'm like, that's so fire. Like that's so fucking cool. But yeah, Panda 4 came out. Akira Toriyama passed away. He created Dragon Ball.
Oh wow.
I've never watched Dragon Ball,
Yes,
but I
same.
will say like the impact that Dragon Ball has is fucking insane. Like, and you know, hearing him he passed away like due to like an illness. He was like in his 60s.
Oh wow.
Pretty early. So
Yeah.
that sucks. And I think a lot of people, like a lot of artists I follow, like we're paying him like tribute because like you know, he's just influential as hell.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to him. And Inside Out 2 is coming out, which I don't think I will be watching because I'm busy.
Yeah, I think also.
I'm busy the day it comes out. And then I think
it's for theatrical run.
when it comes out of theaters, that's actually when I'm available. So it's just really bad timing all around.
Yeah.
Good thing it's going to be on Disney Plus a week after.
Is that true?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, that was
Probably.
Yeah, no, I'm not crazy excited for that. I like Maya Hawke, Iowa Debris. Like
Mike
we're
Hawke,
getting
yeah.
good people. But did we take away Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling's paychecks to give it to Maya and Io? I don't know, because I don't know if I told you, but Bill and Mindy aren't coming back
You said
because
last
they weren't
episode,
getting.
yeah.
Did they? Okay, did I? Sorry, yeah.
Did I? Sorry. Yeah.
Because they weren't getting offered enough money. So yeah,
They weren't getting offered enough money by Disney?
that's what I'm saying.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude. For like one of like their biggest movies?
I know. Yeah.
That's kind of
Bullshit
weird.
to me.
Is Amy Poehler back?
I'm pretty sure.
They probably paid her a fucking
Oh
hefty
yeah.
amount.
No, that's my girl.
Amy Poehler's a goat.
Yeah. But no, I'm not that excited for it. I like the idea of like more emotions coming in, like she's older.
Yeah, I can get a sequel for this one. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be executed that well.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know, I've said it so many times now, but like we truly do like live in a sequel hell.
Yeah.
In animation at least. I'm not sure about live action, but I mean, shit, dude. Like the last original Disney movie was.
No, you keep
Can
going.
your
Sorry.
bitch ass get on the fucking screen? Fuck, dude. Was Wish, and nobody I know watched Wish.
No.
That's probably because I'm not friends with any 4-year-olds. And I know I just fed into that whole animation is for kids thing, but like, I think my point here is that they're being ultra safe
Yeah.
and they're not exploring at all.
Yeah. No, exactly.
For like any type of audience that isn't like a kid.
Yeah.
Because you'll look at stuff like Up, even like Toy Story, and like fucking like Monsters Inc., Incredibles, like that can literally be enjoyed by any age group ever.
Yeah.
To ever exist. And Moana was their last hitter. I'm sorry. I never watched Encanto. I can't speak for Encanto.
I liked Encanto, but even then, Moana's better than Encanto, I would say.
Yeah, you better fucking say.
Yeah, I have to say because
On
Josh
this
is
couch.
in the room.
Say whatever you want outside of here, but, bro. When you're on this couch, Moana's the best movie ever.
Yeah,
That was animation news.
that was animation news.
We were talking about rating people earlier. I had like, it reminded me of like this really cringy thing that had happened to me, and I feel terrible about it to this day.
Ooh.
And let me just preface this by saying this isn't my fault. It's my fucking friends at the time's fault.
Okay.
So I get like it was in high school during quarantine. And there was like this mutual friend. I was like friends with these people, and then they were friends with this one person, and then one of those people told that other person, the girl, as a joke that like I thought like she was cute or whatever, and like, I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, you guys are fucking stupid. I don't care. And I was like, this doesn't affect me. I'm just going about my day. And she texted me. Actually, this girl was like, she was like, hey, I don't know if the friend was lying, but I think you're cute too. And I was like,
Ew. Oh,
dude. And like, I was like going through a lot at the time,
right.
and like I think everyone was, bro. It was quarantine. Like, it wasn't a good time for anyone.
No.
And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking respond to this at all. I'm not gonna respond to this. And I think, I can't remember if it was like the same day or like the next day, but like I totally texted her like, hey, you got the history homework? Like, I didn't even acknowledge the first text. And I was like, at the time I was like, I was very whatever about it, because I'm like, this doesn't fall on me, like this isn't my fault.
That's so fucked,
but
Josh.
I know, I still think about it sometimes. She was nice. She was never mean to me. She was never anything. But like, damn, I shouldn't have said that at all. But it also wasn't my fucking fault. I never did anything.
Right. No, that is hard that it had to fall on you, because then you're responsible.
Those are my fucking idiot bullshit ass friends doing that to me. And I was like, I was put in a position where, because like, what am I gonna do? Like, oh, so sorry. Like, I didn't say that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's kind
so
of
awkward. Like, why would
bad.
you put that on me?
Yeah.
Fucking
Are
whatever.
these people I know?
Nope.
Gotcha.
No. High school before.
That's wild.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
They're acting like real bone flutes, bro. We need to talk about this. Okay, we were all playing Splatoon last night, and there's a Splatfest out. And the Splatfest for this week or whatever is like, which instrument would you play? Like drums, guitar, or keyboard? And it's me, Tori, Seb, and our other friend. We haven't revealed his name yet, but I'll say it now. Arthur bitch ass. Fucking, he doesn't play Splatoon. He's just in the call with us. So we're all like, oh, what are we gonna pick? What are we gonna pick? And then Arthur's like, you pick the bone flute. Just stupid, right? Just stupid. I start it gets me for some reason, because bone flute is funny to me. And like, Seb is like, what is a bone? Let me look that up. And I start laughing even more, because I'm like, it's not fucking real.
It sounded real. It sounded real.
Maybe, okay, I guess it can sound real, but it's just, I know Arthur very well.
Right.
And I know when he's fucking just bullshitting people. I don't know why I was so
I feel like that's hard to come up with off the cuff. Like, I couldn't
dude,
make
Arthur
up an
does. No,
instrument.
he does shit like this all the fucking time. And like, I was dying laughing because it was funny, and then I lost it even more when Seb looked it up, bro. Because he's like, what's a bone flute? And I was like, it's Arthur. He's kidding. It's not real. Like, Arthur just makes shit up for no fucking reason.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
That was really good.
The more I think about it, though, you could totally turn a bone into a flute. Like, they probably did that back in the day. Yeah. So I guess he's right, but like, no, you're not, though, because like, you just said that like on a whim, and you were like being fucking.
God, that's so funny.
Whatever.
I really am gonna start like incorporating that
Bone
into
flute.
regular language.
I put the bone flute in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bone flute, everyone.
Yeah.
But now I kind of want to see a bone flute.
Me too.
I'd love to see like someone's just like bone just kind of shaved down and like made into a flute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on that next episode. Yeah.
We'll do it.
We'll fucking make a bone flute.
We'll volunteer a bone.
People donate their shit.
True.
So why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What did you end up picking?
Piano. I think we all picked different things.
Yeah.
Because
Seb's
fucking
drums,
made a band.
I think. Yeah.
Well, you were on fucking piano, and then you were like, oh, but Brian said he likes the guitar. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, so you can't think independently.
I can
like,
think.
You need to
right.
rely on a man.
That's not true. That's not true.
You need to rely on a man in order to like make a decision. That's kind of weird.
Correct.
That's kind of weird.
That's not correct. I just figured we'll pay a little tribute to my boyfriend.
Well,
and I also like guitars. I own a guitar.
Okay. That sounded like there was going to be more there.
No, that was it.
I own a guitar. Oh my god, it's funny as fuck. Do you have a story like that? Like that's cringy that I shared, so I don't feel alone?
I like that we do this.
You need to balance it out, bro. It's so fucking terrible.
In like what genre?
I don't know. I just felt like shit.
Right. No, I've done a lot of stupid shit. I just kind of have to think about it.
I think my most, I mean, not my most embarrassing things, but like my like pretty embarrassing things, like I've talked about.
Right.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Well, I was just trying to think of like strange stuff that's happened to me. When we were talking about Ariana Grande and SpongeBob, I mentioned that the reason I'm forgiving of her is because I know what it's like too when there's one straight man in a theater.
I was thinking about that.
Were you actually?
Because I was like listening to a song that she came out with recently because she dropped an album.
Oh, we should talk about that also
should talk
because I
about
fucking
that.
love that. But
And
go on.
I was listening to it and I was like, there's no way she's talking about that fucking guy.
I know.
'Cause he looks disgusting.
I know.
And then sorry, not my bad. That was kind of unhinged of me. Yeah, whatever. But then I was thinking of what you said on the episode where you were like, "Oh, I totally know what that's like to like be in a production." So, what happened?
Yeah. It's just like I think most like women in theater would tell you this when. Especially at our school, as we were just talking about, like it's so rare to get a man in that theater company. The added layer of him being straight. Usually you've got like one or two straight guys in a theater production. You just kind of like instinctively like need to be with this man.
You're an animal.
My freshman year of high school, when I was first joining our theater company, there was one... I mean, there were multiple straight guys, but there was like this one main straight guy who was a senior. He was the lead in all of our shows. So it was like, okay, he's straight. He's clearly very talented because he's always getting the lead. Like, I was in love with this man. That being said, his younger sister was also in the theater company. And me and his sister were cast as siblings in like every fucking show. We looked really alike. We had similar hair because our hair was both curly. There were so many instances where he would come up to me and call me his sister's name. Or I would go up to him and he'd be like, "Oh, fuck, sorry, I thought you were." And I was like, how do we break this cycle? Because I'm trying to I'm trying to be with this man in a not platonic way.
Trying to finesse his way in, and he keeps calling you your sister.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And then I played his daughter in Fiddler on the Roof. And there was a scene where he had to kiss my forehead, and I was like, ah!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then again, I was playing his daughter. Let's remember that. But then,
Still.
once the years had passed, I still think he's a cool guy. Like, we follow each other on Instagram. He seems nice. But I'm also like, I only liked him because we were like in that environment. Like, it's just like,
Was it totally just like a fucking like, yeah, like what you were saying, like any other circumstance, probably not. But just because you guys happened to do theater together and he's straight.
Yeah.
And you were, attracted to him in that sense.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck. Mm-hmm. That is, man, that is funny.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Ethan Slater though. Like that's who I'm imagining this person to be for you.
No, I can show you a picture later.
Do I know him? No, he was a fucking...
You wouldn't because he was
senior?
a senior when you were, yeah.
Damn, that means he's a fucking, like, college graduate now. Oh my god, you're old. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over? Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Yeah.
End it. Okay. Don't do it. That sounds embarrassing, though. At least
it's embarrassing that he thought I looked like his sister and was constantly mistaking me.
Don't take that out of context. I don't get it. You were fine. I was a fucking dick.
Right.
I mean, okay, mine was cringy in the sense that I was the asshole.
Right.
My the asshole.
No, I'm sorry.
You just fucking... That's more of like a cute story, if anything.
I'll try to think of something next time where I was like
Fuck
a bitch.
that, bro. I was a fucking bitch, and I'm so sorry to whoever that was. I mean, not to whoever. Like I remember,
Right.
but like in like the 1 in a trillion chance that you're watching this, that was not my fault.
No.
I said a lot in here. Nothing is my fault.
I thought of something. I'll say it next episode. Because I kind of.
Why would you
sort of,
say
because we're almost out of time and it's going to take me a while. And it relates to something I want to talk about next episode. Anyway.
Oh, shit. We are almost out of time, you guys. That's such a shame. Wow. People pick up that SD card incident in the beginning. I don't really care.
It's fine.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
So should we wrap it up then?
Yeah.
You left people on a fucking cliffhanger.
That's good. They'll come back next week.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you guys for watching. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music.
And right here on YouTube.
And right here on YouTube for like the full length stuff. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Junior Varsity Show, where we post fun pictures and fun little shorter videos, etc.
Yeah, and thank you guys for the support. It means a ton.
Yeah.
And seriously, like every week, like I feel like someone new finds out about this and they're like, oh, this is cool, and they follow, and I'm like really appreciative of that.
Means a lot.
Thanks guys so much. We have been Junior Varsity. We're done forever.
Ever.
Goodbye.
Bye.